everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor. Today we're gonna have some fun. We've got a 2021 Ford F-150 Limited and about 10 inches of fresh snow. So we've been having a blast, as you can see from these tracks in this perfect circle around us. That was from filming some of our videos earlier today. We're gonna spend an hour or so going over all the cool new things that Ford has in their new flagship vehicle, and depending on what sort of things we see in the super chats, going and having some fun as well. Now if you're watching this after the fact and you want to catch us live next time, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and keep an eye out for Tuesdays 4 p.m. Eastern time and Fridays 4 p.m. Eastern time. We've been getting good, keeping on a schedule, and hanging out with all of you. And for anyone tuning in, welcome back. If you've been here before, welcome. If it's your first time, hit us up in the chat, let us know you're here, and let us know anything you'd like to see on this flagship truck. We've got Alissa behind the camera. She and I are going to be going back and forth and talking about all the cool stuff to see on this truck. So we've got it kind of turned backward from the sun right now, because then we'll be able to see a little bit better inside. But let's just start with a little walk around. This is the limited trim, so this is the most expensive F-150 they make. This one right here is coming in about $76,000 for a body on frame pickup truck here in 2021. But it's packing the 3.5 liter EcoBoost, 450 horsepower, it's the high output version. You can see we've got these giant wheels. How big are these? Are these 20s? They gotta be bigger than 20s. These might be even 22s. The size is, there we go, 22s, yep. Completely caked with snow. Alissa and I were driving here and the whole thing was wiggling its butt because these get totally caked when you're sliding sideways through the snow.
Yeah.
These tires haven't been too bad though. They look like, I think they're Pirellis. Again, covered by the snow, but we'll take a look up front or something. All the bells and whistles on this thing though. You don't even have to open the tailgate on your own because it does it for you.
Nice.
You can see we actually lost quite a bit of snow. That was full this morning. So pretty effective use there. And Ford's got a few tailgate tricks up their sleeve. Yeah, I should have put my gloves on. Do they have tricks up their sleeve?
It looks like right this is a button here.
Oh, is that a button? Okay, then that comes out,
wow.
comes down. This comes out, goes up. So if you're hauling things in and out of your truck,
or a bigger gentleman.
Yeah. Come on up. Do what you need to do back here. Step on back down.
That's nice.
Go.
Yep.
Yeah. And to make it fairly straightforward, how to put everything together. It feels tough. It feels like it's gonna last. So that's inspiring.
Very cool.
This truck also has the new feature from Ford over here. Take the camera there. Hey Liz.
Hi.
Over here there's actually a wall style outlet with a 20 amp max. So 2 kilowatts powered awesome. Right there. 2 ports too, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
So you can plug tools in there and stuff. And Alissa and I are going to try charging the Tesla with that tomorrow.
That's right, we are.
So we're going to see if you were to run out of juice in the Tesla on the road, could you charge it back up with your truck?
And how long that would take.
Right,
that's
right.
Feasible.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting.
Right.
All right, well, I'm already getting a bit chilly.
Let's get inside.
Let's do we'll do a quick walk around in front. Actually, that can be lifted by the key as well, but I forgot. Because why would I get my key out and click it and wait for it to go up when I could just slam it like that?
That's fair.
Gotten this thing nice and covered. We'll do another stop later on in the video so all the people who tuned in late can see it, and we'll get it with better sunlight on there.
Right. Beefy.
Beefy, good way to put it. Beefy in a different way than that 4Runner from last week. I guess we should get in the, well, we can start in the front. Ah. Whew. Nice interior. We do a pretty good job with these limited trims. For that money, you'd hope so, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Plenty of storage spaces. Hopefully this is gonna come through okay with the shadows. Got my gloves kind of up in the door here. Place to put my, actually I'm gonna put the gloves down there. Got a big old B&O, I think it's a B&O Play audio system. I don't think it's a full Bang & Olufsen. I think it's kind of...
It says B&O here, would it say Play?
I think, no, I think that's just the logo for B&O Play. It's kind of like a cheaper version of a Bang & Olufsen system, but it does actually sound really good.
Cool.
Done some preliminary testing. I think this might be the best truck audio system I've heard. So pretty impressive.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Good for Ford.
Yep. We got people showing
Yes.
up in the comments.
Yes, say hello to Moran.
Hey,
and
Moran.
Amir and Tron says, afternoon, guys. I see we are fuel efficient this week, too.
Yep, we're weighing it out. Last week we had the absolute fuel chugger 4Runner V8.
Yep.
Now we haven't been much better with this 3.5 EcoBoost in this truck. However, later this week we've got a RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid.
So we are going in the right direction.
Yes, yep. So we're bringing it back,
Cool.
getting some electrons going. Cool.
Pittsburgh Man is in the chat.
Good deal.
Mark Levitt says hello, Charlie.
Hello.
And Kyle's also in the chat.
Hey, I'm sure Kyle's bummed that we didn't get the V8. If I had to guess, he probably would not be a huge fan of twin turbocharged V6s in trucks. So the limited badge actually shows us right here, 2021.
That's cool.
It was built. This is VIN 0020 of, I guess, limiteds, maybe? Because this is our actual VIN, and it says we're 262. So I don't know what the 0020 is for. But I would like to think it's the 20th limited built. So that's kind of neat.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's interesting that they put the entire VIN number.
Yeah, it's supposed to just kind of be cheesy. Like, it's supposed to show, like,
Yeah,
ooh,
you get
this
that
is
feel.
your truck.
You definitely get that feel.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of neat, but I also see the cheese in it.
Right, you see the cheese. Lots of, as Doug DeMiro would put it, quirks and features going on in here. One I noticed earlier, check this out, Liz. You can actually, like,
Oh,
change.
it's like a manual.
Yeah, like how far your upper back support goes.
That's nice.
So if you want to have your lower back reclined more, but then your upper back kind of put.
Supported more.
So it's kind of
I
smart.
can see that. Yeah.
Oh, there's speakers in the headrests too. Wow.
Is the backside all speaker?
Well, probably
Or
not.
is it
There's
just
probably just like
perforated
2 speakers in there or something. I'll have to
Gotcha.
check that out.
Neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
There are a lot of side pockets in here, which I actually really like.
They did a good job with that.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of door pockets for all of your, if this is like a work truck. Nice company to pay for your work truck.
Yeah,
first of
seriously.
all. Yeah, so there's like a little pocket here, giant one with little separated bits on the side, and then I also have my gloves resting on the side pocket on the inside.
Oh yeah, because there's actually pretty decently sized side pocket there.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm happy with those.
not bad, Ford.
Ooh. Okay, that's fair. And then you've got another outlet right there.
Yeah, another wall style outlet there, and then even another one in the back that we'll see later.
Wow.
Plenty of power points, and that's a 20 amp as well, so you could do full power 2 kilowatts from that plug, which is pretty nice. All the different places, like this cover, feels decent. It's plastic that's made to look like carbon fiber, but you do have a wireless device charger in there, and it looks like it would fit bigger phones as well, kind of your Galaxy Note and iPhone Max series. USB-A, USB Type-C, trailer brake controller, Ford Pro Trailer Assist feature, which actually works really well. We set it up when we had a Lincoln Navigator, and it made backing up surprisingly easy. I was impressed.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yep. So we got that on there, and then you have your drive mode selector, 2 high, 4 low, and 4 auto for your all-wheel drives. Cool, and Ford added this to take a book out of GM and Ram's, take a page out of GM and Ram's book. Excellent nice storage compartment there. Upper glove box.
And it's rubbery. That actually looks like you can take that rubber bit out.
Yeah, that's smart.
Entirely to clean it.
Yep.
That's, or if you didn't want the rubber bit, I don't know why, but if you didn't want that there, and it's really nice and grippy.
Yeah, that's smart.
Can you press this to close it?
No. No.
All right.
Yeah, and then, yeah, a few more little bits here. You can put your phone there, you can put your phone here on the side. Lots of different ways to go about it. Cool, well, we'll check out the back after a little while here, but we'll get to some driving.
All right.
And at least start it up so I can show you all and Alissa one extra feature that Ford has added for this year. I don't know what their gimmicky name is for it, but you can press this button and the shifter goes away. Then that allows you to fold that open and eat your McDonald's right here, completely unobstructed. You could fit probably a double quarter pounder with cheese, a Big Mac, a large fry, and a shake And then you've got your big gulp with your Coke, Diet Coke right here, because, you know, gotta you know, be healthy, you get the diet. And since this is doubled, you could have all the same thing as well. So both of us could fit our entire McDonald's combos right here. And Ford really went the extra mile thinking of that. So you gotta respect that and appreciate it.
It does make it look like it's specifically a work type of truck. But can you imagine in a world where police and cops have this, like something like this out, and they're driving a giant truck like this?
Well, they practically do already. I mean, cop versions of these vehicles, they kind of just like gut the interior and give them like a nice spot for their laptops and everything. But no, it is nice. I do wonder, well, actually, no, I don't wonder, because you can't, well, could you do this while you're driving? No, probably not, because you wouldn't be able to put the shifter away. Because I assume, what happens if you try to put the shifter away when it's in a different gear? Nope, doesn't work. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can only go like that, which, I mean, honestly, still gets you somewhere.
It's fine, yeah.
Yeah, so I could see people driving around and having something out still like that and abusing it. But you know what? This is America. We do what we want. Right. Yep. Yeah, all right, well, let's do a few more comments and get on the road, and we'll talk a little bit later about this very interesting gauge cluster. I have some opinions on that we'll get to. Talk about this big center screen, and a few notes on the super chats for today's donations. If we get just $10, we'll go and do some snow drifting, some snow nuts, some general snow driving. We'll seek out some deeper snow. If we hit $20, there's our off-road course right over there that we did in the 4Runner last week, but now it's got a fresh 8 to 10 inches of snow on it, and we'll see how the F-150 handles it with its stock tires. And if we hit $50, we know that's high, but Alissa said she would only drive for at least 50 bucks because there's a lot of snow around. It's a big truck.
It's a big truck.
She just didn't feel it. So, but she's willing to be bought, but for $50. And one more announcement on all of this. We've got some very regular, repeated donors who we really appreciate. Yep. Yas, Tron driver, which I don't know if they're in yet. If Alex is in, he is. Okay.
Well, Tron is, yeah.
Tron, okay. And Hunter Ellis, some people who have been with us a lot and donating a lot recently. We're giving you guys a $5 credit each, so you can apply that to today's video. You can apply it to future videos if you want. But just let us know in the chat if you want to apply your $5 to today's video and get us out sliding around in the snow. You donate a bunch, we really appreciate it every single time, and we want to give back a little bit and say that we're not trying to grab money from you every single time. All right, so we are in 4-wheel drive high now. I'll get driving and we'll let Alissa read me some chats.
Sweet. Moran says he's waiting for the 2021 F-450 Super Duty.
Oh yeah, he's been planning on getting that for a while. He told us why he needs a truck like that, and I've already forgotten because it was like months ago. But I think he said he did some big time towing, because I remember being like, oh yeah, no, you definitely do need like an F-450.
I remember that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thepittsburgh Man is asking if this is the one with the full recliner chairs.
It is. Yeah, we'll have to.
These?
They go straight flat. Yeah.
That's actually awesome.
We'll do that about 4:30 or so. We'll stop. All right, we need to make you hush. Oh, I didn't want that whole camera to go away. I just wanted you to stop beeping. Oh, well, I guess I am driving forward. But yeah, we'll do those seats next time we stop.
That's
halfway through the hour.
Nice. So in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Man, this thing has no problem getting through a good foot of snow.
That's ridiculous. Look at that.
Even without the rear end hanging out. We are just get a little outside footage. Look at this. I'm gonna go straight through this. No problem. I mean, we're not spinning or trying hard or anything. Cool.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah. Big old panoramic sunroof, brightening it up in here. What's going on, Liz?
Okay, so we have greetings from Mexico from Victor Manuel.
Thanks. Good to see you, Victor.
Hopefully you will do a video of the 18-speaker B&O sound system.
Oh, you bet. If you didn't catch it a few minutes ago, I said it is actually really good. I'm impressed, and I spent a lot of time with the Harman Kardon in the Ram, So I can compare that pretty well, but we also are getting a Ram Rebel TRX in a few weeks, and hopefully that has the upgraded sound system as well, and we can compare.
Nice. Very, very cool.
Yep.
All right. Say hello to Abraham Roy and Yas.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yas says, yoo-hoo, I will apply that to today's video.
Cool.
$5 credit.
All right, so only $5 away from sliding this thing through some snow, and as you can see from our tracks here, it is slidable.
That's awesome.
It looks like the tracks on the road look like the traction control icon, the squiggly
Yes.
lines. That's what
awesome.
our tracks actually look like.
That's pretty sweet. All right.
Now the rule is, whenever we don't bring water on one of our live drives, we're always thirsty. But
Right.
when we do bring it, we never drink it.
Very cool.
This is rocking the 450 horse. I'm pretty sure it's still 450 horse. Admittedly, I haven't checked, but I don't think they changed the engine from the previous generation. So it's a high output 3.5 liter. And when we pull out on this road, following this very slow Sienna, we will flex it a bit.
I feel like I'm gonna raise my seat so I can get views of the road.
They did a good job making this V6 sound pretty decent. EcoBoosts never really sounded very good, but they improved on that a bit.
There we go.
It does seem like I was able to get a good chunk of that snow out. It's not vibrating nearly as bad.
Right, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was so bad earlier, I was worried we were going to break it.
Right.
That's going to hold on too, man. So far, this infotainment system seems to be pretty good. It's essentially just Ford Sync, but reskinned for a larger screen. Navigation works well, the responsiveness is good. Still a lot of deep menus, like if you want to figure something out, you got to kind of go into settings and then swipe over and then be like,
right.
Okay, is that here? No, actually it's here. But if you owned the car, you'd get used to where everything is, and
right.
it wouldn't be too bad.
After getting used to Tesla's giant screen and how complex it looks at first glance, you really understand why they make it so that you have to go into all of these settings. Look how simple this is. Look at the big boxes that they're using for voice control and display and vehicle hotspot. Like they're really making it as user-friendly aesthetically as
Double Cash App donations.
Oh, jeez.
All right, I think we are back. I don't know why the GoPro decided to be done for a minute. Quick camera, battery pull, and
Right.
we're right back at it. So, anyway, all right, our signal's not fantastic here, but we kind of expected that much.
Right.
We know this lot's not great, but we just had to pull off real quick.
Yeah, we're really close to the airport, and that's where this dead spot is.
Yeah.
We learned from, I think it was Tron, right? He's the guy that flies, I think. Anyways, that's where that mobile dead zone is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, anyway.
Right. We were talking about the ease of use for infotainment center systems. So I think no matter whichever way you do it, there's going to be some sort of a learning curve figuring out where things are, because they do hold so much information now.
Right. I guess I would just rather have a larger learning curve up front and have it be easier to use for ownership. That's how I feel with a lot of BMWs. iDrive can be very intimidating to use initially, but now that I've driven plenty of BMWs and I'm familiar with the system, it's one of the easiest to use because I know where everything is. And I think that's where Tesla does a good job with their big screen. Is it looks intimidating at first, but everything is like one click away. You got your main setting screen, and then like driving, and then there's everything right there. You don't have to be scrolling. This, I think, what was it in? General vehicle settings or something was like 3 scroll, or general. Yeah, and then you've got like scroll through here and find things and stuff. So again, if you owned it,
each one of those is just like that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it might be 3 or 4 clicks away to get to something.
Right. So learning where things are and what they are and what they do and all that is always going to be a learning curve. But once you've got it, at least in the Tesla, it's a couple of clicks away.
So we do have a Cash App donation from Alex, who is Tron driver, right?
Tron, it's just Tron. Yes.
Yep.
Planes, he says. Planes just
awesome. So thank you very much.
Yes.
And we will go do some slipping and sliding in the snow.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to that. We were testing out some great parking lots before we started the live drive to have an idea where we could go if and when we got the right donation. And we did, so I'm really looking forward to it. And you can hear the vibration in my voice because we still have some snow on the tires.
Yep, we absolutely do. Those big 22-inch wheels collect a lot of snow.
They sure do.
And it's just kind of been compacting in there throughout the day, and it's gotten it's gotten to be a lot.
Right, yes. Moran says, I need a Ford F-450 because I can't always drive the 1500 HP Shelby GT350. I bet he loves saying that. And my other car is to events, and in other states it's not easy to find E90 or race fuel around, so I have to tow them around.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right, so you're not always wanting to drive your race vehicles because that fuel's probably expensive.
Yeah, which, I mean, not like the F-450 is going to be a fuel snipper, but...
okay, touche.
Right, so we actually got $20 because Cash App donations are double, which means we are going to tackle the off-road course as well.
Yeah.
So, I'm in 4 auto right now. I'm going to go to 4 high. And then I'm going to hold this to turn traction control and stability control off. We're just gonna send it.
Oh yeah. Is it this one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, you guys ready? Woo! Wow. Wow.
This thing is champing it.
Two-track.
Very much so.
Ooh.
We can actually go decently quick through here too because I know it's clear and all this snow is going to kind of dampen some of the bumps. Dancing through the snow.
Oh man. Oh man. Look at this. I hope you guys can see the rear mirror right there.
That's full brake.
Full brake. Man.
You want to do, like, open the window and you can kind of show backward?
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm going to keep my... It's so sunny out, too.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Really, really loud, actually.
Yeah. But I'm sure it's cool.
Woo!
That's fun.
Look at this mirror. Oh, that was ice. Oh, oh no!
I'll do that again. I'm gonna go back. That was great.
I want to see what people said in the comments.
I expected it to handle that a bit tougher. Don't want to go full turn lock either because I'm in 4-wheel drive high.
Don't drop the camera, Pittsburgh Man says. Didn't. Won't. Alright.
That's fun.
That is really fun.
That stop and we're able to get going too. Which
Yeah.
is impressive.
Yeah. Is this just rear wheel?
No,
drive?
it's we're in 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I do not think that would have been doable in rear-wheel drive. Suspension's pretty good too. Obviously, it's not quite as rough right now because we got a lot of snow.
Right, dampening
us.
everything.
But just notice driving it around, it's fairly good. The truck definitely feels lighter than the Ram.
Ah.
So in terms of driving, it's probably a better driver than the Ram, but I think the interior of the Ram's a little nicer.
Gotcha.
Let's go into, well, no, I'm actually not going to change drive mode now.
Oh, this is, woo! We're drifting. amazing. Big bumps. Wow. Whoa!
Look at how pretty those trees are.
They're beautiful.
You wanna hop out and do a quick walk around and then do a walk around and then stand maybe like right over here and I'll come.
You'll go down and come back around?
Yep.
Okay. Sounds perfect. Let me have your phone as well.
Okay.
Ooh, oh, quit. Almost fell. Alright. All the snow in the wheels right there. Jeez. And all the snow up and around. Oh man, it's a cake. I just fell. Oh jeez. Alright, let me get up back on the road then. Oh boy. Alright. Yep. We've got deep snow down here now. Alright. Ready. Wow. All right. Right, yep. Oh boy, look at him just sending it. That's a Ford commercial right there. Oh my gosh. Man, that is amazing. Holy smokes. Thank you, Tron, for the wonderful donation. Forerunner recovery team is standing by. Thanks, Chris. I don't know that we'll need it. Nice. All right, he's coming back this way. He's gonna send it again. It's gonna be great. By the way, Kyle, we're sorry for your loss, but let's try to keep the comment section truck content only if we can. Beautiful. Look at it just plow right through. Beautiful!
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry about your jeans.
Just gonna look at this. I can't remember when we've had snow this deep.
Yeah.
It's awesome. We don't usually get like 10 inches to a foot in southeast Michigan area. The northern part, absolutely. The western part, absolutely. Anything that's close to a big lake, yep. But we're not necessarily close to a big lake. All right.
Warm you up a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh.
Make sure you don't get too much snow inside.
Sweet.
That was beautiful.
Good.
So the TOPher says, recovery team, Forerunner recovery team on standby. Woo! I told him we might not need it.
Not only that, but we've got old trusty Tesla recovery team back here that we put into work.
Yes, a shovel. Yes, says it's even snowing in Texas.
Yeah.
And yeah, Texas is getting dumped on.
It really was.
How many inches have you guys got over there? Or I don't know if he's actually from there, but yeah. How many inches has Texas got?
Yeah, I don't know how much they've actually gotten, but I know like just the ice and the fact there's any snow is throwing everyone into
absolutely.
Yeah. So now we're in two-wheel drive.
Okay.
Switch it into sport mode. Nope, not eco.
Definitely not eco.
And oh no, it's trying to go into four-wheel drive auto. We want to go back. That is a little bit of a frustration for me here with the F-150 is when you change drive modes, it changes all-wheel drive modes. And I mean, it doesn't take much to switch it back, but there have been multiple times where I've like put it into two-wheel drive and then gone into a different drive mode and then it's back and forth and I was like, hey, wait a minute.
Right.
All right, two-wheel drive.
when you want a fishtail.
Yep, exactly. I do appreciate that. Look at this. They allow it to go full stability control to feet.
That's awesome. Woo!
Ah, that's good family fun.
That's premium quality driving as well.
Whew, it's a workout. So usually we go on the highway. I don't know if we're gonna want to today because of all the snow in our wheels, but we'll see. We'll get up to about 55 or so.
Yeah.
And see how it handles it.
Right. See how it goes. Right.
We should also do another stop here soon and go over some more of the interior features.
I think that, and the back seat as well.
I was gonna do that over there, but there was a guy plowing. I didn't feel like having that go on behind us.
Right. Nope, that's fair. Look at all the snow caught on the inside of my boots. Oh. Ugh.
You do have dual zone climate control, so if Alissa wants to blast her heat, keep me cool, we can do that. Okay, where's the best place for us to go in order to get a good stop lot?
Maybe where we were before as well?
In this live drive?
Yeah.
That's the place where they're plowing.
Oh, my bad.
We'll go this way and we'll loop around.
Okay. Alright. Topher says, nah, you guys will be fine. The F-150s have always been very impressive off-road.
Yeah. Yeah, I did think, the reason I set the off-road course to $20 is like, I don't 100% know we'll be okay with that, not getting stuck. And that's why I brought the shovel. But no, I'm impressed.
No, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's super great.
Yep.
Yeah.
This thing does still feel heavy turning around corners and stuff, but
yeah,
they have a nice, good weight with the steering.
Right.
Yeah?
Can you guess the question that Moran is asking?
He wants to know if it'll hold gears. I can't believe I always forget that. I mean, like, I think of it periodically, but we're talking about something else or whatever.
Right. There's a lot. We just did a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens here once we get up on the highway. Definitely messy today, but it's nice that it got clear. It's going to get very cold tonight. Lows below 0 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's going to get very cold. Ooh. Was that the ABS sound?
And traction control, stability control, and everything, yeah.
Wow.
Not quite as nice as the Teslas.
Where it's just a nice little beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Not even, actually.
It just does it.
Yeah.
That's where...
Sometimes you can hear the little motor whirring or whatever it is.
Yeah, you can hear the ABS kicking in.
Right. Sunny.
The problem is the 22-inch wheels, I can't get the snow scraper in between all the spokes to knock all the snow out.
Right.
So when we get back home, I'm gonna have to use a broom and actually like knock it out that way.
You'd want to get, and those are chrome spokes too, so you don't want to like mess them up or anything.
Yeah.
But you'd want to get one that would have more blade-like spokes, like the Tesla does.
Yeah.
Or
get through there.
Have fewer spokes.
Right.
So that, you know, as you're driving, the wind will kind of blow it out.
Right.
Right.
All right, so manual shift on the left side of the shifter. Let's go down. We were way up in like 10th gear. Let's go down. We're at 4th now. Here's 3rd. Woo! That's a rev limiter, baby. So it does hold gears.
Wow. That's impressive.
And that wasn't even in M mode. That was just D. You can also go down. Oh, you can press for manual mode.
Ah, there's a big M right there on the Pernville.
Yep.
Pernville.
Cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Props to Alissa for that quality foot tap from the Topher.
Ha. The TOPher tap is what I like to call it.
The Topher tap!
Yep.
The Topher toe tap.
The TOPher toe tap.
Gosh, I love that.
He just sits there and he goes, there's no place like a Miata. There's no place like a Miata. There's no place like a Miata. And boom, he's drifting.
Perfect. Andrew's Planet says, I like the new 4 Sync versus Sync 3.
Yeah, no, this actually does work really well. It's really not that different from Sync 3, but Sync 3 was getting a little dated, especially for the more premium vehicles. For a basic, like, Ford Focus, yeah, Sync 3 was awesome. But when you're talking a $75,000 truck, it's good that they made some serious upgrades. Ford's always been pretty good with their technology. They were one of the first ones to ramp out full adaptation of Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And the Sync 2 had some, or sorry, it was my Ford Touch, had some issues, but overall it was still much further ahead than many of the other companies.
Gotcha. Speaking of that, Tron is asking how the digital dash holds up to others on the market.
I'm not a big fan of it. It actually, I mean, it's fairly simple to use, but we'll talk about this here when we're stopped. I just don't really like how it looks. And I'll take it a little bit right now for a preview. Look how cartoonish the gauge looks there. This is a $75,000 truck. The rest of it looks very utilitarian, tough, classy. And then these gauges look like a, how would you describe it, Liz? It's
They're just large.
It's like a toy. It's like cartoonish.
Yeah.
Like animated. You got that big tachometer that reads in just the 10th place. I would go for a little bit more. I think you've got a lot of traditional buyers in the truck market, and people like my father. He doesn't like digital gauges. He wants things, at least if they're going to be digital, he wants them to look like analog gauges.
Gotcha.
These don't. These just look like weird. There's no point in having the dial portion if you're not going to show any graduations on the dial. If you're just going to have a digital readout, you might as well just have a digital readout. So that's kind of silly.
Right.
But it works fine, and it looks like it's easy to read. It's functional.
I can see older consumers gravitating toward this truck because they might prefer something that is a touch of luxury, I would say, with this.
A lot of luxury.
Yeah, with this, the capabilities that it has, but they might be older gentlemen that would otherwise need glasses that to be able to see the gauge clusters. I mean, I know a couple of people that are like that, so.
Yeah, I have no problem with the big numbers. I just don't like how there's a fake gauge around it that doesn't serve any purpose.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
It's just like showing a percentage between 0 and 120. And they could have gone with a large, easy to read font that still looked a little less juvenile.
Right.
And you kind of have to be an older person to afford a car like this. What sort of 35-year-old is dropping 80 grand on an F-150?
That's fair. So I think Tron said he was you're in Texas? So he was the one that's mentioned about it snowing there a while back. And he said we used 6 inches down here. That caused us to lose power and cell service yesterday. And yesterday was cold and awful. It's only back because he's near a hospital, but most of the state is still out. Wow, yeah. 6 inches is a lot. Yeah. It
is, especially for an area that's not used to it. They don't have the plow trucks, the snow trucks, everything like that out and about, ready to go.
Right.
Those were also from me.
Wonderful.
We're gonna flip this around real fast and then look around the interior some more.
Cool. We have fans from Saudi Arabia.
Hey!
They say, what a great truck.
It is a good truck. Some of these tracks are from the Tesla as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh, a lot of the people in Texas who, well, I shouldn't say a lot. There were a few people in Texas who own Teslas and their power went out. So they spent the night in their Teslas because the Tesla had a full charge or whatever and could make heat and give them entertainment and stuff while they sat in their houses completely out of power. Uh-oh. I think this guy is a...
This guy coming up in this White Edge?
Yeah, the White Explorer. It's an employee of the airport facility.
Oh, how do you know?
Because he came by and checked out our Corvette C8 once.
Oh. Do you think... Oh, he's coming this way. Do you think he'll want to chat or tell us to get lost?
Well, I'd rather not find out.
Gotcha. Okay. Yas is asking if you can lock the rear diff in 2-wheel drive.
I don't know. We can check that out in a minute.
Okay.
Well, he's bugging out, but...
Maybe we'll turn around as soon as he leaves?
We'll wait, because we got guys clearing the snow here and stuff.
That's
we don't want to be a nuisance. Not that I was going to. All I was going to do is show off the interior.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Dimitri says, yeah, I shouldn't buy a rear wheel drive vehicle in Canada.
Yeah, no, Canada's a place where I'm like, yeah, you can probably be good with not doing that.
Andrew's Planet says, nice driving in the snow. Good job, guys.
Thank you. We'll do
this looks amazing. Wow.
Do a little bit more before the end of the stream as well.
They just plowed straight forward, and then we're like, never mind. This is not necessary.
We'll see what our signal's like once we come to a stop.
Okay.
It's weird that just a few parking, just like a quarter mile that way, it's trash. But here it's totally good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What were we talking about? We were talking about power outages. There was something else I wanted to mention. I can't remember now.
Okay.
Oh well.
Alrighty.
Okay, looking around. Let's take a look at this gauge cluster a little bit more. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to get a battery pack on here.
Ah.
Yeah, hold this real quick.
Sure, sure.
I'm saving this footage to the SD card, and that drains the battery faster.
I see.
Yep.
Andrew's Planet says he likes the new F-150 turning circle.
Oh, is it better? I guess I didn't realize.
Huh?
Okay, plug it in. We got power for days. Oh, it's already 4:45. These live drives go by quick when all you guys are chatting and stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice. Okay, we've got power, so hopefully we can keep this thing from dying. We have spare batteries, so. Anyway, gauge cluster. Let's see how I can get you guys to see this best. Some glare that way. It's always tough. Maybe I can, there we go. Wiggle the camera in there, like so. The gauge cluster changes when you're in different drive modes. So right now we're in normal. Switch to, you can see it shows the truck there. We got tow and haul, shows it pulling a big old trailer. Eco, the truck turns green and it shifts into 2-wheel drive. And then you got sport, it switches back into 4-wheel drive, and the gauges turn red and white. So that looks a little bit better than the standard blue. Go all the way the other direction, you've got
Pretty cool.
deep snow and sand. You've got slippery. And I should point out that in deep snow and sand mode, you do get a locked differential in the rear, but it's in 4-wheel drive. So I'll try turning it into 2 high. Selected 4x4 mode not available in current drive mode, so that's not gonna happen. And then we've also got mud and ruts, which also looks like we've got a locked rear diff, 4 high, and cannot put it into 2 high. So now let's try putting it back into normal and pressing down here this little diff lock button. It looks like we've got a locked diff in 2-wheel drive.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it's showing us. So that's what we got. Cool. We'll try that out a little bit when we spin around in this parking lot.
All right.
A few other things in the gauge cluster. I'm sure there's plenty of chats for you to get to, Liz.
Oh, a handful.
Got some tire pressure indications, driver assistance. It'll tell you your seat belts, who's belted and who's not. I'm getting a little green check mark from Alyssa's seat. Oil life, engine hours, and the power distribution screen, which I've been using. And all sorts of other screens and doodads and gadgets and trip and fuel. What kind of fuel economy have we been getting? Trip 1. Oh, garbage. 9.7 miles per gallon.
That's so bad.
That's horrendous. And not only that, but I have to fill it up with premium too.
No.
Yeah, so definitely a costlier live drive than the 4Runner. I didn't think that was possible. Eco behavior. What is our eco behavior? Oh, wow.
Non-existent.
No, it's all the way at the top.
What?
I don't know how that makes any
No.
sense.
No.
That's silly.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Anything else interesting? Some towing stuff, more information. So it's all right. I just don't care for the way it looks. I wish it looked a little more conventional. It can be digital, but still be conventional.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Chatty McChatsters.
Yes. Kyle says he would personally get the 9th or 10th generation F-Series truck.
Okay.
And he says it sounds like a V8, but he can still tell it's not, and that it's just a 6.
Yeah, they did a better job at making it sound tough like a V8.
Right. Victor Manuel is still asking for you to talk about the 18-speaker sound system that will actually be included in a separate video entirely.
Yeah, keep an eye on the channel. That'll come out in a few weeks. We'll have a full dedicated review, but it is really good. It sounds pretty well balanced, even in, is it in stock sound mode? Let's see. Why is sound blocked out? Really? You can't adjust the sound settings when you don't have the radio on? That's stupid. There we go. Sound, tone settings. Oh, they weren't reset. We'll reset them to their standard settings and continue testing that way. Cool.
Yep. So Victor, keep an eye out for that video, and it'll have all the information and probably a lot more that you would like to see on this sound system. What do you think? Chevy Silverado or Ford F-150?
F-150.
Yeah.
The new Silverado is pretty trash. It's a shame because it's a good powertrain, but other than that, a good powertrain and a really good chassis as well. But the interior is so leaps and bounds behind this. And what else was my complaint? I can't remember. But oh, they don't look good. They're ugly.
Gotcha.
Not that I super love the looks of the F-150 either, but better than the Chevy.
This is a very aggressive massage.
Good.
It's probably the most, how many, I mean, we've been in like probably half a dozen other cars that have had massaging seats, and this has been on for probably a good 10 seconds, and I can still tell that it's more aggressive than any other.
Trying to block some sun so people can actually see you. You're just a shadow right now.
Right. TMM says, how is it going, y'all?
It is going well, y'all.
He says, I'm in Texas, and I've been sliding around all day in my two-wheel drive Silverado.
Oh, I bet. I mean, that's the cool thing about when you get snow, a place that you don't typically get snow, is it's so fun for like a car person to be like, yay, no traction.
Tron says, I'm a sucker for digital dashes, and Chevy refuses to put that on the Silverado. Can't say I like it.
Like I said, I'm fine with digital dashes. I just think they should fit the character of the vehicle, and I don't think this does in the Ford.
That's fair. He says he's still a sucker for the Volvo V60 cc over everything else, though.
We are getting that V90 cc here in a few weeks. So that'll be cool.
That'll be really cool.
But yeah, that V60 cross country was that gold one I had over the summer, and I loved that car.
I love that. That was beautiful.
Awesome. Yeah, that was a great car.
RIP fuel economy.
Oh yeah, super RIP.
Yeah.
Do we have any system updates? You can keep talking.
Kyle says they're having a problem with his grandpa's Charger.
Oh.
The stupid tire pressure light keeps going on when they're driving.
I think that just...
Probably because of the cold.
I think that just sounds like classic Chrysler ownership. Coming from a Chrysler owner.
Chrysler on a Charger?
Well, it's owned by Chrysler, yeah, like Fiat Chrysler.
Yes. Okay. Cool. All right, we are all up to date.
Cool. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take a quick nap. Talk about flat, man.
Yeah. Oh man, sit up and we can look at the seat. Look at that. Jeez.
Now, you still notice like a bump right here on your back.
That's probably the lumbar that you can adjust.
Maybe, you're right.
When I got in this seat, the lumbar was full and I had to lower it.
I wonder if you can get a massage while you're laying.
That'd be insane.
Oh, you can.
You can.
All right,
Laying
guys.
down in your Ford F-150 limited edition.
Yeah. This way, when your wife kicks you out of the house because you spent 80 grand on a truck, you can sleep in your truck.
Yep.
And get a massage, which, if you're the age that you can afford this, your wife probably hasn't given you a massage in 10 years. So you can get it from your truck. This is nice.
That's funny.
Yeah. And you can open up the sunroof again.
Oh, so you can see the stars.
I do know a handful of people who sleep in their trucks regularly, so I could see the benefit of this.
Right. Nice panoramic sunroof.
Yep. And then you fold that down. Put your goodies up there, and then you have your McDonald's laid out.
And your laptop.
Yeah, you got your laptop, your McDonald's, and you go to bed, and your life is great. It's the American dream here in 2021. Sleeping in your F-150, eating McDonald's.
The Germans would scoff so hard.
Well, we have some Germans, and we'll see if they're scoffing.
I don't see Audi driver here.
No? Oh.
You're just playing it. Nice. Taking a nap. New F-150. Thank you very much.
Yeah, seriously. Interior material quality is pretty darn good too.
It's beautiful.
It's if the Ram is a 9 out of 10, this is like an 8.5 out of 10.
I would agree with that. Yep.
There are a few bits that that doesn't feel full Mercedes, but it's pretty good.
I can't imagine if they did make it feel full Mercedes, how that would jack the price up.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. We haven't gone in the back seat yet.
You're right. We should
do that.
Okay. Let me just put the old Cedarino back.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, at least 10 seconds, because I started it after you already had.
To the back.
To the back.
Do a little walk around too while we're out.
Okay.
I can smell that jet fuel.
The jet fuel or the truck?
It's jet fuel.
Okay. It smells like diesel.
Yep.
I love the smell of diesel.
It's because the keys are in our pocket.
Ah.
And it's running. Yeah,
back
jet
up,
fuel and
get a
diesel
nice...
smell similar.
Gotcha.
They are similar. Yeah. We haven't stopped the truck looking toward the sun yet. So no one's been able to really see the front. But here it is.
Oh, you want me to follow you? Okay.
Yeah. Very dirty.
Yes.
We can see what these tires are now, though.
Oh.
They are general grabbers, not Pirellis.
General grabbers.
It's just a general grabber. Not a specific grabber.
So, okay. I'm not gonna make that comment.
Good. This is a family channel. Got a power tailgate release and power lift.
That's
so
nice.
After you pop this out, climbed up.
Oh, you forgot the handrail.
I don't need no handrail.
But
I'm a spry 25-year-old. You got your power volt, and once you plug everything in there, you come back down. I'm assuming if you try closing that with it out, it doesn't work. No way. Okay.
Okay. No way. Very cool.
The old man doesn't have to do anything.
And he can still see his gauge.
Yep. Exactly. All right, to the back.
All right. Don't forget the TOPher toe touch.
Yep.
Or tap. Where's my seat?
It's right here. I assume there's a little handle there you can pull.
Do you guys see a handle? I don't see a
strap
handle.
or something. Yeah.
Ah, strap. Little strap in its own pocket.
Leg room for days in here. Alyssa's gonna have to just clear the. What do you call it? Shovel.
I'm not being extra with that. There's just a ton of snow on this.
Fortunately, we got some big, beefy rubber floor mats.
Yes.
Yep.
Super nice.
Heated seats back here. We got a 12-volt outlet, a wall-style outlet,
That giant thing.
and USB-A and USB-C. So ports for days. You got your vents, cup holders.
Heated seats. Did you already say that?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Cup holders here. But so much room for activities.
Another little pocket here. So much room for activities.
Ooh, very squishy in there. That
Yeah?
feels nice. Nice padding.
Ooh, lovely.
Touch. Huh. Yeah.
Cool.
Big old, plenty of space though.
Really very nice, very comfortable, great for road trips.
Mm-hmm.
Not gas-wise, however, but
Yeah,
comfort, absolutely.
It also, if I were to buy a new truck, I would get an extended cab because I don't need this much knee room. Nobody needs this much knee room. And I'd rather have the truck not be quite as long and get a 6.5-foot bed. So
There you go.
5.5-foot beds should not exist on trucks unless it's like a Ridgeline.
Okay, that's
Rant.
fair. Yep.
Yes.
Rant over.
Rant paused. catch the review. Oh, this is kind of neat. This is like straight up the OG Ford little lock mechanism. They've been using this for years. That's funny. Yeah, we're gonna read some comments and then wrap things up here pretty soon. Probably go for one more quick drive and then call it a night.
Nice open tailgate with key fob.
Yes, agreed.
Yes, that's the comment.
Okay, great. Let's head on back to the
Kyle
front.
says he also likes diesel fuel and the way it smells.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh. Hopping back into the front, you got your Ford keypad. There's actually a plane taxiing over there. Okay.
There's a plane that's gonna take off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the one we smell.
Yep.
Let you take this.
Okay.
And we will whip
it.
Whip it.
Whip it good.
I do like the symmetry of this area.
It is quite nice. Yeah. They did a good job with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Bring our shifter back up.
Moran says, I like how the front end looks in the limited trim.
It looks okay. I mean,
Yeah.
it's obviously personal preference.
Right. We gonna send it through this?
We're gonna totally send it.
Just send it.
Oh wait.
Oh?
Turn stability control on.
Do you need
the
to
send button?
Do you need to take the differential lock off the
No,
back
it'll
to?
just help it. It'll because what that does is make each tire spin equally at the same time rather
gotcha.
than let them spin differently.
Do whatever.
Yep.
That makes sense.
So much for sending.
Does it help it? Doesn't seem to.
Well, we also tried getting going in a snow pile with two-wheel drive, so
Right.
let's give ourselves a little four-wheel drive.
There's a van right there going nice and slow.
Don't mind us.
Please, yeah, don't.
And send.
Yeah, guys. Woo! Dang! My mom always hated it when I said that. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Very cool.
Very cool, Kanye. Give her some beans here. Oh, our diff is still locked. We need to unlock that. Okay.
Woo!
Cool. Well, if there are any last things you all want to see on the F-150, let us know. We're going to mosey on this way and wrap things up. 5 o'clock.
Yep.
We will be back on Friday with kind of a unique live stream. We still want a live drive, 4 p.m. Friday. I told you we're sticking to that. However, Alyssa and I are also going on our first road trip with our long-term Tesla Model Y. So we are going to catch you guys in the car on the highway.
Yes.
And chances are, at least at some point in there, we will be charging too. So we'll kind of catch in with y'all and see how it's going road tripping in the Model Y.
Yeah.
So that'll be happening on Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And other than that, we're going to get things wrapped up soon. So if there are any last things you wanted to see on the truck, I don't think we missed any of the gimmicks. But if we did, let us know and we'll go over them.
Yeah. Very cool. Nice donut.
Thank you.
Andrew says. Kyle asks if we got a new audio system set up for the Whiny Road magazine, because when you hit a bump, the sound seems to fade, and that also happens when you close the door. Is that a thing? Okay.
Yeah, it does. We've got kind of a simpler audio setup going on. Some cars you won't even notice it. Other cars you notice it a lot more.
Gotcha.
So it's just the microphones like dropping the levels when there's a loud clunk or slam or something like that. If it's most cars you can't really tell. Hey, a new Bronco.
Yep. There it goes.
Beefy boy.
Another one.
Yeah. Let us know if that's if it's bothersome, Kyle. It's most cars. Hopefully, it shouldn't really make too much of a difference.
Right. Nice ears, man.
Well, I mean, he's gotta rely on them.
Tron says, see you guys Friday. Thanks for the stream.
You got it.
Very cool.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching and thanks for the donation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very nice.
Cool. Oh, you can adjust the pedals. Nice.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Cool.
Yeah, so on Friday for the Tesla live stream, we'll try to set it up just so that we can show you guys plugging it into a supercharger on the go.
Yeah.
What that's like, what it looks like, what buttons you gotta press if you do it all.
Just literally none.
None. That's awesome.
Just gotta open the charge port, shove it in. But yeah, that'll be cool, and it'll be just interesting to see. We're not only is it gonna be me and Alissa, it'll also be my cousin, Rosie.
Hitching along for the ride.
Yeah, we're heading up to northern Michigan because we want more snow because we're greedy. And she'll be along with us, so the car's going to be 3 people deep along with some luggage and things like that. So cold weather,
yep.
Luggage, people, and a standard range Model Y. It'll be interesting to see what kind of efficiency we're getting. Hopefully we don't get stranded. Yeah.
It's funny because Charlie was talking about this trip for me, and to me, and he said, well, with how the superchargers are spaced out, we could either risk it for the biscuit and try to push it and only like see if the car will last.
Yeah, just make one supercharger stop.
Make one supercharger stop, try to make that EV stretch. And or just take it easy and just supercharge a couple more times. Yeah, so. Yeah.
I think we'll probably do one way and the other back. That's how we're gonna do it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, well, we can go over here and actually have some nice shade to show off at the front of the truck. Man, I've never seen the snow piles this big in this one.
I know, it's amazing.
About time.
Right? Let's get rid of this. Oh, man. Beautiful. Snowy snow.
This truck's done so well, I just want to send it straight through. Good thing it's not a Raptor. I'm gonna really be tempted. Look at how green the gauges are when it's in eco mode. They're super green.
Green giant.
Yeah. All right.
Coolio.
Any last things we need to get to?
Kyle says that the noise fading in and out is very noticeable for him.
Okay.
Yes. But no big deal, he also says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Kind of a bluish gray color. We got the truck in here. You don't see too many limiteds. Understandably so, because they're expensive and they're called limited for a reason. But yeah, it does look kind of neat. I like this grill better than a lot of the other F-150 grills.
It's very Ford-like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks
good. This is kind of interesting. Almost looks like we're missing a piece up there, but we're not. It's just kind of a gaping, like it's got like all open teeth in the bottom. Yeah, buck teeth. Neat. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for the donations. And we will see you all Friday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Thanks to Alissa for coming along and getting your jeans a little wet to do some good filming.
Nah, they're dried out now.
Good. And we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.